The we should say business plan for today is really clear. It consists of doing the double battle that's that's next, and then after that, who knows? Really, who knows? Depends on if the next fight is easy or not. But well, yesterday or last day, I think that was yesterday, Victor Bell died because of a sort of unlucky stuff. Sludge bomb poison triggered into facade, which was a bit difficult to see coming. Of course, I had some counterplay, but yeah. The good thing is I got this magneton. Also, I'm pretty sure I didn't update this on the counters spreadsheet. So give me a second here. It was a 5% chance. Well, no, you actually have 15% chance to get magneton. It's like as likely as most bricks. Yeah, now that it's done, I've marked it on my spreadsheet. I'll be going over my strategy for the fight. It's this really annoying fight with a full sleep center team with very sus Pokemon for two little kids to have. And my strategy is going to be really similar to the one I think I always use whenever I got to this point. With Ape, it's really good because Ape is immune to sleep. It's also really good into most of the stuff on this team. So yeah, the only main difference is that I don't have a Protectmon. That's going to be really bad in every single double battle until I get a Protectmon. What can you do? I do have to pre-damage a lot of my mons, and Fariyama is coming here for only moral support. I'm going to show this because it's bigger. But yeah, Balloon has to be at 58 HP. Staraptor has to be at 59. One day I will mess up this pre-damages. Magneton has to be at 13. And the rest are fine, like this. Okay, do I need any items? Let me check, but I think no one needs... Ape needs no items. I'm pretty sure... I guess this kill this, then it one-shots without an item. I guess giving it the muscle band makes it a bit cleaner for the Hypno. But again, it shouldn't matter. And Hariyama is going to hold a Chesto Berry. It's backup, so the idea is it should never come to the fight unless something goes wrong. As we can see, every single time I play this game, stuff goes wrong all the time. So I'm pretty much forced to bring the most useful mon I can think of. Hariyama has Fake Out. It's really okay. It's an all-rounder. So it should be good here. Okay, Gengar, I'm making sure here. Problem has to be opposing Gengar. Let's do the whole walk back thing. Yeah. You do have to be on a bike here. I think the next fight after this one is where you can steal the lagging tail. Well, not really steal, but you get the idea. Let's see if it's easy because it's a bit shaky. I think you depend on Atelamites clicking a move. It's not guaranteed to click, which is always fun. Where's this guy? Okay, thank you for nothing, I guess. Yeah, let's save. So we should see... Let me make sure before I actually go in. Yeah, Bloom in front of Gengar. In front means diagonally placed. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, both mons should see kill on Bloom with Black and Hex. This is very important because Corviknight has screens and Gengar has substitute, which is like the king of variants in a fight like this. We go to Staraptor because it's a normal type, so it's immune to Hex, which makes me able to control the amount of damage it will take so that Corviknight sees kill the next turn. It's possible it doesn't now that I'm thinking about it because of Intimidate. That shouldn't be terrible, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's really bad. Nonetheless, I have to hit Gengar with a Blaze Kick here because it's faster than every single mon except for Ape, and my only way to deal with it is to bait once, then one-shot the next turn with a 2-hit KO, fast 2-hit KO. Yeah, there's Intimidate. I'm actually lowering Corviknight's attack here, actively messing up my baits. Like the moves everyone's going for. Now it's guaranteed to be Black at least. Get the burn, doesn't matter. There's Hex, doesn't affect Staraptor. This deal a lot. Okay, that's not enough. It's probably guaranteed to use... Well, it's not guaranteed, but it's very likely to use a screen, right? Let me see. I'm looking at the calcs right now. It's -1. And my Staraptor is 35. Yeah, it never sees kill. Okay, this kinda sucks. I think my idea then is to go Hariyama, who is the backup mon, because it has Fake Out and Brick Break. Brick Break breaks screens. And we go from there. Alright, I'm bringing like a ton of mons. Well, I think Arcanine matches up too well into every single guy here. Yeah, let's do the safe play. I have to note for later. It's really important to consider Intimidate for pre-damage strats. First fight, and I'm immediately messing up. Okay, this is a fast kill. Now I don't have any idea who the bait is. Probably going to be Persian. We should see a screen here. Yeah, Reflect, which is actually fine, I guess. Yeah, because it's going to be Persian. Okay, now the thing is, it's going to Fake Out either of my mons. I don't know if it has the AI where it fakes out Ape 100% of the time. Because it sees that I kill, because it's holding the Focus Sash and I actually don't kill. Right? And AI should know when it's holding the Focus Sash itself. I can't Fake Out with Hariyama because it's slower. So I should be assuming a Fake Out here on Ape. Corviknight has every single reason in the world to click light screen. It can plug. If it starts plugging specifically Ape, it gets a bit weird. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to break the Persian, assuming it's going to Fake Out my Ape. But if it doesn't, and it fakes out Hariyama, then I actually need to... What do I need to do? Do I deal damage? Do I kill Corviknight preemptively? To avoid a screen? Light screen is pretty much useless, so I think I should just damage Persian for the next turn. Yeah, there's Fake Out on Ape, as planned. No, light screen as predicted. Yeah, so this fight is pretty much over, I think. So I break the screens. There's the focus as now. It's really important that I use a priority move. Because it has flail and it's pretty fast. Luckily my Hariyama has bullet punch, right? Yeah. So I click this here. And overhit now that there's no screens. Kill Scorpion. Okay, very clean thanks to my backup mon. What's the power of bringing a good backup? It's not always possible. You know, it's Jinx and Hypno. Hypno has 0 ways to deal with Ape. And Jinx is outsped and one shot. So what I'm going to do here is click knock off on this. And blaze kick on this. It's like impossible for Hypno to win this fight if I play decently, even optimally, decently. A Dark Void, it misses. And yeah, it doesn't kill, doesn't really matter. We can give this kill to Hariyama. It's well deserved. Yeah, that's a double. Now, I didn't have a plan for the next fight, so we'll be doing it here. Sometimes I think about like the next fights and plan a couple of them. Sometimes I don't. But yeah. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going back because I actually have to heal and everything. And then I will be looking at this. The lagging tail is not the most useful item ever, but it has use cases, and I'm not going to miss out on any of them. I did use it on a like prior attempt against Norman on Meloetta. So yeah, that's one very good example, I think. I gave it to my ape because it's faster, so that it attacked after Meloetta used Rake Song, I think it is, which makes it switch forms and makes it vulnerable to stuff. Well, it makes it, I think it changes the typing and it makes it less tankier or something. So yeah, we save again. And now, how do I do this? I don't even remember. I do it like this? Yeah. Then I quickly go have a look at the trainers. Yeah, it's actually this fight and then the gym. I guess I will be planning the gym off stream because it's like a whole string of stuff. Maybe I'll have a look. Okay, I didn't set it to doubles. That's a really big mistake. But well, here's Jellicent. And yeah, this is Delmice, has lagging tail. I wanted to use Switcheroo. Here the best practice should be to go to the AI document. I'm aware you aren't seeing it. I'm just having a look by myself. Okay, it's +7, which means it's going to use it like 80% of the time. That's really annoying because it's not 100%, and if you know anything about this game is that when something's not 100%, you're going to get the Mickey Mouse ending. But well, what can I do? Okay, immediately seeing a very annoying Barraskewda. It's faster than everything in the game. And it hits too hard. I guess Cloister can deal with it. Yeah, it looks like... Okay, there's a Jellicent here. Let me mute this. I'm actually annoyed. Okay, let's reset the team before anything else. Okay, so the good thing is Problem actually killed something. I can go Miracle Seed to guarantee this range. And Burnham gets a kill. Then this baits Barash kill like always, because it's his fast kill, right? It doesn't need to see guaranteed kill. It only has to be a fast kill. The interesting thing here is it's Ice Gem, and it's going to use this move. It's always highest damage. I can go here, but is there any other option? No, because of Drill Run. This takes too much. I think that's actually close to killing. Not really. I mean, Hariyama with guts. But it's not needed, right? I just go here and 1v1. It's a bit of a messy 1v1. Like, I take a couple of hits and all of that, but with Icicle Spear, I pretty much guarantee a 2-hit KO slash two hits, then Ice Shard. And I should leave this many hits. Because it's this one, then one of these. Like 2 of these. I leave any combination, I think. Also, it's never liquidation, which can lower your defense. Yeah, and I kill. Then it's probably going to be this for Psychic Fangs or this for Grassy Glide. It depends on my HP. So Delmice, I think I need an item for this to be able to steal from me. Who is walling? This is walling Delmice. Okay, let me figure out my matchup against Bruxis. It's pretty much useless against Pangoro, right? Also Bolton, but Bolton has this problem where it takes too much damage because it has terrible stats. Pangoro, on the other hand, takes any hit really well, always one-shots. It's slower, but that's not a problem here. Okay, so for Delmice, I can go Akron. It stalls pretty well. I give it something that's not a muscle band, like some berry that will never proc. My other option is... This guy deals too much damage, bro. My other option... Okay, so to kill it, it's going to be Ape. That's pretty much guaranteed after I get the item. So the next one that's good against this... Looks like Gligar, maybe Arcanine. Who takes a Grassy Glide better? No one. Actually, no one. Okay, this guy baits. Yeah, I think I'm going to try with these mons, and if they don't work, then it's like, what can I do, right? Okay, I'm pretty much missing on a lot of stuff, like always, but it was really quick. I was like planning when it's fast. I know that's a sign of bad planning too, but come on. It's not that deep, it's a Pokemon game. There's more things I want to play and do today, so... Okay, then you hear... I always like to order my mons, and I'm always saying it. Where's the miracle seed? Here. Okay, this guy needs the normalize. Pangoro doesn't actually need any item. So let's give it a useless berry. Like something that will never trigger. I guess Lepa berry is a very good one. Okay, the thing is, I haven't thought. Let's have a look at this. What do I do? Bulldoze here is really good. An exchange. Okay, I have moves to stall for time. That's the important part. And Abe, does Abe need an item to one shot? Not really, right? Nope. But I may give it an item just in case, for more chances. Okay, that's it. Let's go get this guy. Good thing this is the last fight before the next city and gym. I'm completely tired of this walk back, cycle back. It's been like months since I played more of this game and I'm still tired. I really hate the controls of the bike in this game. I think the walking controls are the best they've ever been, but the bike controls suck. They completely suck. Yeah, let's mess up some more flying. Curious background. Okay, hit bomb for the kill. This can trigger Curse Body, and I don't care because it's a one shot. Yeah, there it is. Okay. It should be Barraskewda. Trying to use Ice Fang. It's by a lot the highest damage move on Breloom. I go to Cloyster, who I think double resists ice. I mean, double means quad resists. Yeah, I figured. Okay, let's see some Icicle Spear animations. We'll be seeing 10 of these. Okay, this is pretty much average roll. Could have been less, could have been more. Yeah, drill run, whatever. There's a crit, I just don't care. Let's see if this kills. It's actually a 90% chance to hit KO. I think this is because of how the rolls work. Yeah. Looking at the ranges, it seems it's not a 90%, it's like 50%. But yeah, that's what happens with multi-hit moves. When they are spread, there's many rolls that have the same number. Okay, Braxus. It's going to use Psychic Fangs like 100% of the time, its highest damage. Here's my Dark type, it's a really bad one. There are cases, like here, when it's really good. Yeah, I have the gem or whatever. It's 30%. It's pretty much highest roll. Yeah. Now here's Stone Mice. Can I stay in? Not really, it deals too much. So let's go Agron instead. It can use switcheroo right now. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Easy. Now I just have to switch to preserve my Langtail. And it's over. Yeah, there's Dolmice, there's the item, and there's Fisherman Andrew. Let's go back to... Is it Petalburg? I think there it is. These tricks are really hard to do with my controller. I'm assuming they are also really difficult to perform on a Game Boy. Okay, is it here? I don't even remember. I think it is. Yep. Okay, now there's the gym. My question is, do I have the text? Yep. I do have it. Okay, so we'll be having a look. How do I do this? I guess I could bring this here. Yeah. And I do like this. Not really, right? Well, it's the best I can do. There's the rooms. I can select any of the first two. One of the, or yeah. So let's have a look. I'm not sure. Let's do it in order, okay? Let's do it speed and accuracy rooms. I'm just going to have a quick look at all of them and see what, like, overall plan I can do for each. The thing about the accuracy room is no guard Pokemon using bullshit. Here's where inaccurate moves pay off. I don't like them because they are completely useless outside of this room, so I don't use any. But there's a Dowblade here that dies to overhit, then a Golurk that is clean kill with Earthquake. Is it faster than... yeah. Which means go Breloom and kill. This is a really good use case of Breloom. Then it's not going to be this guy, right? It's probably going to be... I'm not sure. I mean, this is guaranteed to be killed for Machamp. Not for Lycanroc. It can be. Okay, the funny thing about Lycanroc is that it does nothing to my... how do you call it? Aggron. So I guess you go here, and if it's Machamp, it's Dynamic Punch, right? And that's where the bullshit starts appearing. I wanted to Mega Kick. However, how do I make this Mega Kick? I should go to something that resists Rock and Fighting. Is there a mon that resists both? That baits Mega Kick from this guy? Why is this even Mega Kick? I guess you have one example here. Flying Ground. There's a bit of overlap, but I think that's as good as I can get. This is a gym fight, so I can pre-damage. That's important to consider. I do like intimidate. That's not very important for crit, and this kid kills me with crit. I really hate how crit bypasses intimidate and almost everything, but not burn, for example, which is like, why? Okay, the problem here is the Machamp. It's really clear. That's the problem. You have no ghost types at this point of the game. Of course you don't. And yeah. Even Ape leaps and it hit. The problem is that it doesn't hit back for enough. Okay, Orbital is a really interesting option. The good thing here is that Stone Edge has like how do you call this? It has like very few BP, right? 5 or so. So you can people stall, but it can start bulking up. Okay, you go here on the Dynamic Punch. And then what can take a Stone Edge? Not you. Not you. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay, that's my opinion quickly on this fight. Let's go look at the others. This one looks really easy until you get to Machamp. Something I already knew, but it's good to see it with my current box. The speed room looks really undoable, but most times that not, I am actually doing it. Okay, so this is faster than every single mon you know, and looks like Cloyster deals with it really well. Yep. There's a sash somewhere. Yeah, the Blaziken has a sash, of course. Okay, but this looks like really good counterplay. Let's note that Staraptor chain kills 2 here. Okay, so you kill this guy. Then it's probably going to be Yanmega, apparently. Yeah, it's going to be Yanmega 100% of the time. Against anything that's not Air Slash, the problem is it can use any move. Why is this Cloyster so ass? Okay, so you go, for example, Magneton, who always wins the 1-to-1. But I want to bait Scolipede. The way of doing so is going someone that takes a lot from back or water, maybe. Not really, right? Bug, maybe? So Scolipede kills all of these guys. Okay, and of these guys, actually Arcanine is really good at dealing with Yanmega. Because it baits only these 2 moves, none of which can flinch. So you hit it with one of these 2 moves. Then it goes to Scolipede, who's going to use Aqua Tail with the thing. Yeah, but the Staraptor can't actually deal with it. I mean, it can. It absolutely can. You only have to position it correctly. Ah, yeah, but they have Protect too. Okay, not all of them. It's the Sharpedo who has Protect. That makes it outspeed anything. there anyone that kills a Sharpedo without risking a death? Closest thing we have is Pangoro, or it doesn't cleanly do it. Like it can die to... I think I'm willing to risk this roll. Because it switches into Psychic Fangs really well. Okay, so you go here. That baits Scolipede for Aqua Tail. You can go like... I'm trying to think what's the best option here. Like, of course, Aqua Tail makes it so that Ape doesn't fight it. Okay, who kills Yanmega then? Maybe I can do some pivots, right? Not really, because it becomes faster. Okay, Cloyster is a bit too much here for the baits. Can I kill Ninjask with something that doesn't... Okay, this isn't the best. Okay, let me think about this interaction. You go Silk Scarf. Hit it with the extreme speed. Which never kills. Okay, can kill, but it's really unlikely. It's going to dig. So you go Staraptor here. Intimidate. Then it's going to use like whatever, Dual Wing Beat or Sword Stance. Never take. Go here. Extreme speed again. Kill. Then you're immediately baiting. Yeah. It's not that good. Okay, who kills? The problem is that only Ape kills Scolipede fast enough. Maybe it's because Arcanine is too weak to water to make a difference between a stab move. Yeah. Okay. Who kills this guy while resisting? Well, no, just plainly, who kills this guy? And doesn't bait take in the process. I can actually go Staraptor here. It's going to Dual Wing Beat or Sword Stance, and I do a Dual Wing Beat myself. It's Power Herb. Ah, Power Herb here makes it so that Dick hits in one. But only once. So then it's a bit like you go here, waste the herb. Then it's going to Dual Wing Beat. Then you go here. Then it's going to dig. So you go here, for example. You get hit by the dig, but then kill it. And then who is baited? Not Scolipede, not Yanmega, not Sharpedo. It's immediately Blaziken. Okay, that's interesting. Because it's Blaziken. Okay, this is a really nasty counter. Okay, because it's Blaziken. Apsis has been damaged. It's always Thunder Punch. Okay, this is really good. So you go here. You hit it with the Hyper Voice. Why is this faster than... Okay, this really relies on speed boost. But well, the takeaway here is you hit it with a weak move first, then earth power or something for the kill. You're getting hit twice by Night Slash most of the time. Blaze Kick is also okay. I'm a special attacker. Okay, so you're like 50%ish. And the bait is Colipede Megathorn. Like 100% of the time. It should. This can be 50 a lot. Yeah, this has to be Scolipede. Okay, then Scolipede comes in for only Mega Horn, I'm pretty sure. Which allows me to go away, but then it outspeeds, so nope, away. I'm starting to run out of mons that actually do something. I guess we can go Agron. The 1v1 is not the cleanest ever, but it's very far from being clean, to be honest. What about Hariyama? There's no guts potential here, so... I mean... There's this really good interaction where Ape just kills it. You only need to hit a bit harder, so you go Wise Glasses. This isn't hard enough, but it's really likely. Like, come on. Then assume you did this. You have a sort of chain kill, right? Do you? I mean, they start coming in order, but you have to use Overhit. Which gets it to -2, which then means you don't kill anyone anymore. But you kill the Scolipede, which is like the annoying guy no one knows how to kill. Okay, so then Yanmega comes out. It's going to try to Air Slash or Detect. Is it guaranteed to detect? I should see if it is, because if it's guaranteed to detect, I actually have better plays I can switch, and well, it doesn't really matter. You go here and get Mega and you kill it. Then this guy, who's the last guy, comes in and is like going to super kill you with Liquidation. And how do we deal with this? Lips one hit from this guy. It has Protect, so you have to assume it will be faster. Yeah, okay, so it's a Pangoro move, right? Like you go to something that resists, something that baits Psychic Fangs, essentially. Have no poison types, right? I mean, this is okay. Go a berry or something. Okay, the interesting thing is that Mach Punch can actually kill, right? Do I get the black belt? Do I have it? I don't have it. Okay, that's really tilting, not gonna lie. Just with the black belt, Mach Punch just kills, like straight up. Okay, but I can do the pivot instead. So let's say here it's going to be Psychic Fangs. I go to this guy. Then we hope for no crit max roll. Wait, it's 3 rolls of crit. Break for the kill. And call it day. Okay, so by what I've seen, let me take a screenshot of this. The speed room has a more concrete plan. than the accuracy room. That's something to consider. That means I would have to do crit or defense next. So let's have a look. I'm particularly interested in defense because that allows me to choose the next one instead of being forced into the... which one? The strength one. Okay, you are not saying it correctly. This one. Okay, this is the defense room. And immediately you can see why. This looks like a... not really like a one-shot. Okay, here's when not having a victory bell starts being noticeable, I think. Okay, let's redo. Blastoise dies to Broom really cleanly, actually. Corviknight is will always be dead to Ape. It's bulk up, don't care. Clydo is a bit trickier. It's ground psychic, which means Bug is a very good option, but okay, oh no, this guy super kills. The problem is store power plus weakness policy, right? Yeah. Room, on the other hand, should kill most of the time. I'm actually a bit sad this room doesn't have like a plus attack nature. Yeah, they can do maybe some fake out stuff with Ape. Can I? I'm not sure. These are really bad types for Ape. Well, it doesn't have to be Ape for a fake out, right? Okay. So really immediate first problem. Matsu has stealth rock. It's going to try stuff. There's no way to one-shot. Ape doesn't deal enough. Also, oh, this is Citrus Berry Stamina, so it's going to be like +1, and then I think I still kill it. Yeah, there's no clear way to even start the fight because of Mud Steel. No special attackers. Really tanky mon. Really slow, but it doesn't really matter here. I'm guessing if I cut Screech, it wouldn't even matter because this guy is super dead to the ground. Okay, do I have any stupid combo? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it doesn't work with self. Okay, immediately I don't like this one. So let's look at the next option, which is the crit run. That also doesn't look promising. I have 0 crit resists. Okay, there's a Barbaracle with snipers, Copelands. Okay, staff Broom kills it. Plus speed Broom clutching up here. Then immediately you bait. Well, let's see who you bait. Okay, you actually bait Inteleon for Ice Beam. This is of course assumed to be a crit. Okay, Magneton kills but cannot reliably do it. Yeah, absolutely no answers for this guy. Like 0 answers. I guess I could do it like this. You go here on the... You try to get it to Dark Pulse. Right? Or something, you go Hariyama. It goes for Snipe Shot and then it just kills you. I mean, not really, right? Goes for the Snipe Shot. By that moment you will have hit Fake Out into Break Break into Bullet Punch the next turn. The problem is that doesn't actually kill. It's 78, 88. Okay, so Hariyama's not even an option. Okay, let's do it differently then. Let's not consider this guy. Room deals with this. Too many guys deal with this. Okay, but Sucker Punch here, crit. Deals a lot. No, not with Aggron. Aggron just carries. Okay. Factory that kills this guy with Conk Shot, but not with any other move. And Drapion is really annoying mon because it's really tanky, but I think Seismitoad, not really. Okay, the Crit Room sucks. That actually means I want to look at the Recovery Room. I mean, and if Recovery Room is good, then I should go back to Accuracy Room and deal with the Machamp. Okay, now do it like this. This is the Recovery Room. It's before, yeah. Okay, immediately Grassy Terrain. That's the Rillaboom tax. You click Overhit until this dies. This, I guess, brings in Starmie. Yeah, Starmie for Scald. And for some reason, Starmie is 115 base speed. Okay, you can go Hariyama here, for example, to bait Psyshock, then go this guy. Then go with the Berry for burns and one shot with Crunch. That will bait Arcanine, apparently, for Play Rough. It can be Flare Blitz. I mean, not really, because I recover myself. Let's assume it's going to be Play Rough. Then you go to like this guy. Click Mud Shot into something. And it can be Soaking Allure or Clefable. For Clefable, I guess Aggron. Why doesn't Aggron deal more? Ah, yeah, it deals a lot. I was looking at the wrong move. You can also go Arcanine. It has Gold Mines of Boil, so I don't think that's a good option. Guess you go Aggron. It's really shaky. Soaking Allure can only use Psychic, but you have to hit it hard enough. That can be done by Pangoro, but Pangoro might be a bit lower on HP. I guess Hariyama too. Hariyama takes too much from Psychic. It's faster though. With Guts, so this will be a clean KO. It's not. I mean, this looks more doable than the other two. I'm not going to look at it more. What I'm going to do is, if I do recovery room, then I have to do recoil room, or the final room. So let's have a look at the last two rooms. And depending on which path looks the worst, I try to path if my box allows it. Okay, this is it. Now that I'm seeing flow it, I'm remembering mega flow it, and mega flow it is a thing for sure. Okay, I have Agron, which is a really good resistance and immediate KO. Same for Magneton, but Magneton doesn't deal enough, so it has to be Agron. Never dies. Can be very close to. Immediately it's Lucario for anything but Stone Edge. I guess Ape takes any hit, then kills. Which should mean Staraptor for flying or normal moves. Yeah. And here's where I actually want Agron. Is Magneton decent? Sort of. Not really, right? Cloyster? No, Cloyster's not enough. And Arcanine, who also resists both. Okay, Arcanine takes a decent amount, and Arcanine can actually take 2 hits, right? Not if they crit, but crit into non-crit into crit never kills, which is the important thing here. I 2-shot with Rock type into extreme speed. This means Ember comes in, and the Ember is a really bad one. If I'm not low enough, it should always be head smash. It's Choice Scarf. Again, Agron looks fantastic. Flash Method also looks decent. I mean, this will head smash me twice. At least twice. So I only need to deal 70% to kill it. Let's try with this, and it's not a complete plan, but it's good enough. Okay, then this guy comes in. It's almost always going to be hot charge. There's no way to deal with it. I think this is again Agron. But Agron doesn't deal with it. Okay, Staraptor has really good damage on this. It doesn't switch in well, that's the problem. I need something that resists normal, which means can be this. Not really. Oyster. Okay, what can I do here? I go Agron. That will mean it's Wild Charge. You go here on Wild Charge. And this guy's useless. Go here maybe. This guy's also useless. You can bank on the Intimidate and no crit. So you dodge a crit here, but don't even kill. Same for Brodum. God here would be huge. Not really, I'm slower. Okay, the fight is doable except for Buffaland. And it's only doable really if I use something that's not iron for Floet. I'm guessing any of these guys, like any of my fair resists, have any... Nah, they don't really have good options. Well, Arcanine has. Okay. Again, I will have a look. Let's see the strength room. I think this one is completely impossible if you don't have protect. Like 100% impossible. So yeah, you kill this guy. Then it's immediately slacking. Okay, not really. You go Aggron. Tank it really well. Aggron is a goat. Hit it for decent amount. Okay, the main problem is you have to stay in with Aggron. But this is a 4-hit KO at best, which means I take 1 hit. Hit once as I take another one. Hit once and hit once. I take like 3. And if it doesn't kill with 3, with 4 I mean, we are in trouble. But it's decent. I'm not going to say it's not. It's really good. Okay, so you kill this guy. Immediately you get the high jump kick Medicham. Okay, so you go like to this guy. Either you click this or it baits Zen Headbutt, so you can go here. Yeah, I think this is safer, and you kill it with Dual Wind Beat. It only dies to max roll crit. Okay, not only max roll, but 2 rolls. Clean kill. Conkeldurr comes in. Conkeldurr is really annoying because it's so strong and you can't actually kill it without it. I do have psychic types. Okay, now I have this guy. I guess if I make it close combat, maybe? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about this. How do you kill this guy? Let's say it has lowered its defenses. Then I start to see kills. Okay, it does it. So I guess you go Brodum. Not really, it doesn't work. You do anything but bait close combat and the ape deals with it. Sort of. Then there's this annoying Marowak with like super strong Boomerang. It doesn't look really good. At least now I have an idea of all the rooms, which is a bit what matters. I will have a look whenever I find time and I want to do it. Let's see if I find a route through this gym that doesn't suck. What I can do as a bonus here is look at Norman. the leader. It's also going to be well, this guy is known for being really annoying. Okay, immediately there's a Porygon 2 I have no ways to kill. I mean, it's a Porygon 2, what do you expect? I don't even know how I usually deal with this guy. Like, I have beaten this 2 more times? No idea how. Maybe I can have a look at my own gameplay. Burm's not an option. Guts here won't work. I mean, you can knock off the Eviolite. Yeah, there's options. Okay, maybe I have to sack some stuff. Baroom again with the 75% range. Hate to see it. At least I think I can make it Aqua Jet. I can cheese the priority move AI. And Stigger's Beam. I'm slower. It's Focus Sash. Why is this Focus Sash? Yeah, just be a gym leader. Give Focus Sash to the most annoying fucking mon you can find. It's normal ground. Okay, Cloyster actually kills it. I always forget to look at Cloyster because it doesn't show. It doesn't appear. Cloyster is a really good option. I only have to switch it into something... into quick attack. That's difficult. Maybe with a sack or something. But then there's this fucking mon. Normal Psychic. Switches to normal fighting. Makes it weak to fighting. I'm afraid I have no options for this guy. I'm missing on too much on my box right now. Okay, for this guy, you didn't have to get the Mario, so you didn't cheese it. It's faster than every single mon you can have. And you're going to get flinched. Your option? Go Aggron on the tail slap, I guess. Bait something that's not it. And 1v1. Aggron looks really good for this. And this guy is usually dead to Arcanine. The problem is my Arcanine doesn't have the best attack. So I think actually I don't always win, but yeah, it's a really good option, a really good counter. One of the best you can hope for. Okay, so this sort of covers the Zumarill, covers Digger Speed, sort of. Okay, can I afford Cherry Berry on this? Yeah, I can. It's 52, which would mean we would be at 44. Okay, that if both max roll, or if actually no, if this 3 rolls of Earthquake kill if after max roll of Body Slam. Not even talking about crits. This already messed up switch. Okay, if I plan for this one sack, I can It's not good, but I could sack Hariyama. I see it. Mainly because it's too good against Porygon not to use it. You basically have the chance of triggering Guts. It can Thunder Wave you. Like, it's really good. And you hit it with a knockoff or with Brick Break directly. Yeah, Brick Break works. Because after one fake out, your Brick Breaks always kill. So I'm pretty sure this will be used as the lead. Then it also baits player from Azumarill. You can go aggro in here for Waterfall, then you kill this guy, then it's so easy, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's do it like this. This guy comes in. You go here, here. You assume you kill it. If I am correct, it should. It's always going to be Diggersby because it will see a kill. My only counterplay is... It depends on my HP, right? But it's almost always going to be Body Slam. Can go aggro on here, on this one. Then it's almost always Earthquake. Yeah, but I don't. I actually want something that's not Earthquake. So I can go here directly on the Body Slam. Click Icicle Spear. Hope I don't get crit, I don't get anything. For tempo, I could sack Hariyama, maybe. Then it's going to be Meloetta like 100%. For Relic Song 2, that's really bad. Okay, the other option is to try to bait Meloetta early. But I don't think I have that option with my box. Okay, then you have a Meloetta Pirouette and a free switch in. I guess I could use Intimidate. I'm looking at my options here. Okay, the thing is, if highest damage is close combat, right? I am actually guaranteed to kill with almost anything after that. So I go, for example, here on the Relic Song, depending on HP. Okay, no, maybe something that's a bit more obvious. You can go... I don't really want to use Aggron more. Okay, I'm missing some stuff here. This would be a 1 HP. You kill it with this, then it's Meloetta, then it's not all going to be Relic Song, it's going to be full random move. That's actually worse. Okay, I think I should do a different plan, but let's assume I get some Saxo or something. You have Meloetta Pirouette. And you want a -1. I can Rescape. That's an option. Dies to every single roll of crit, that's a bad thing. But that's essentially the case for every single guy on this team. I guess you bring the one that has the most chance, the highest chance. Then, for example, it will be like Ninjino's his kill with whatever, you go with this guy, the rest of the fight is pretty much straightforward. Okay, I'm seeing some options. Some options. I won't be doing any of them, and because I have to think about the whole gym, and there were no clear paths. Maybe this doesn't go anywhere. Maybe I end up losing or resetting. But I'm seeing sort of where my options go. That's enough for today, though. I'm going to do something else. I will be planning this fight. Have a good one.